The trade war between the US and China is moving forward. The US has raised tariffs on around $200 billion worth of Chinese imports from 10 to 25%. Beijing reacted promptly with an increase in tariffs on around $60 billion of US imports from 5 up to 25% from June onwards. This escalation has left its mark on the capital markets. In the credit space, spreads of riskier high-yield bonds in particular have come under pressure. On the other hand, risk premiums on investment-grade bonds remained relatively stable. Corporate bonds currently account for the bulk of the Ethna-AKTIV portfolio. Therefore, today we would like to outline how corporate bonds have developed over the course of the year, in particular in terms of the trade war. We would also like to discuss how we are positioning ourselves in the fund going forward. After a good start, we have also seen a positive development in corporate bonds in recent months. This is both due to the commitment of the central banks to keep monetary policy supportive and to the expectation that we are closer to a constructive solution to the trade war. While the first point is still valid, the recent escalation in the trade war raises doubts about an early solution. The stronger tariffs will continue to affect trade between the US and China and will also have an impact on global production and supply chains. Against this backdrop, higher risk premia for riskier bonds appear justified. What does it mean for the Ethna-AKTIV? We took advantage of the higher bond spreads at the beginning of the year and increased the investment quota in high-quality corporate bonds to over 75%. A large number of these bonds are in US dollars, as the coupon on them is much more attractive and we expect an even stronger dollar against the euro. We prefer issuers that have strong and sustainable cash flows and a debt reduction strategy. Currently, we are only invested in a very small number of selected high-yield bonds. During the first 5 months of the year, our focused positioning enabled us to generate an increase in value of slightly more than 4%. We believe that the trade war will continue to have a strong impact on market sentiment in the foreseeable future. Further declines in yields on interest rates, especially in the US, are therefore likely. We expect spreads on high-quality corporate bonds to remain stable, as despite the trade war, there is still positive growth with low default rates. With our positioning, we are confident that we will also be able to achieve a positive performance in the Ethna-AKTIV in the coming months.